Baltimore police are investigating multiple shootings in the city. WMAR 2 News' Brittany Werner recaps some of the violence from just the past 2 days.
Saturday, there were 3 homicides. Sunday, multiple people were shot, making it another violent weekend in Baltimore.
Stop shooting! Put the guns down!
Saturday, Safe Streets organizers and people in the community gathered in East Baltimore to honor the life of a Safe Streets worker, Deshaun McGreer, who was killed in a quadruple shooting last Wednesday.
Safe Streets! Now!
On Saturday, the same day they walked those streets, police in the city were running them, responding to multiple calls of gun violence, the very thing Safe Streets is working to end.
With any senseless killing in our city, in our state, it takes the heart and soul out of our city. And it just shows that we need more Safe Street sites and we need more violence intervention programs.
Around 2:30 on Saturday morning, a 31-year-old woman was shot in the 100 block of Water Street. Then around 11:30 in the morning, just before the Safe Streets gathering, police responded to a shooting in the 4000 block of Walther Avenue. There, a 30-year-old man had been shot up in his car. He later died.
This is a travesty.
Then around 2 p.m., police responded to a shooting in the 2900 block of Allendale Road. They found a man inside his car after being shot several times. He also died. And around 3 p.m., another shooting, this time in the 3500 block of Powhatan Avenue. Officers found a man who had been shot up. He too later died at the hospital. Safe Streets leaders say it's violence like this that they are trying to get a handle of.
I can't stress enough and emphasize enough that we need to try to get a grip and somehow, some way curb this violence within all communities, and especially this community.
We understand violence is normal, but homicides, shootings, violent conflict is not.
There were also multiple shootings Sunday. Around 2:30 in the morning, a 29-year-old man was shot near 2600 East Oliver Street. About 2:30 this afternoon, a 24-year-old woman and a 17-year-old boy were both shot. That happened near 1400 Union Avenue. And around 7:30 Sunday evening, a 23-year-old man was shot. None of those shootings were fatal, but Mayor Brandon Scott says violence like this is why he believes we need to continue promoting Safe Streets to intervene in communities. And we also need to look within to figure out how we can all be parts of the solution.
It's bigger than one individual. It's bigger than one system. It's bigger than one person. Yes, sir. It's bigger than one community. Yes, sir. If we're going to cure ourselves of this disease that's been plaguing Baltimore longer than breath been coming out of my body, we have to get deeper into action, and everyone has to look in the mirror at themselves and say, what I'm going to do.
So far this year, as it relates to homicides in the city, we are averaging at least one fatal shooting each day. Brittany Werner, WMAR 2 News.